Alright, this ain't your first rodeo, you know the drill. Right after the Netflix to dump. Then I'll say Mark. Mark. They really do love starting with audio and then showing a video. That's been a common theme in this series. I don't hate it, you know. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. That's right. Get wrecked. Oh, well, this is a little bit different. There's an interview. Yes. But skipping an interview is kind of dumb. If you had set up an interview, just don't set it up. You know, if you're not going to do it. Look at him. Kill, 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 kill. That's going to be thematically relevant. Oh, shit. What the hell? We're just gunning people down? That's dumb. That's not a good game. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. People just get wrecked. It's not a good game. It's just random, man. Games aren't this random. I see. Here we go. So you're just going to start wrecking people, huh? There's no strategy there. You're just running, man. They need even better game masters. Yep, that smart ass there, he's dead as hell. So is she. You think we should run in place? Maybe get our wind up a little bit? I don't know. Just a thought. Yeah, you hear the people coming in with the machine guns. Here they come. What if they're just going to clear the board, and that's the point? They're going to clear the board so they can bring in a whole bunch of new players. Because otherwise their game doesn't make sense. Huh. Oh, those are beach people. Are they pissed? Maybe they're the ones doing it. It's not even a game. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that. It might not be a game. They've got you surrounded. That's not a good. That's not good. Coming after your ass, boy. Yeah. Well, you shouldn't listen to rumors. Jesus Christ. After two, I think we run. The hell, man? What are they being hit with? That's a rifle? It took him that. I just don't believe it would take him that long to run, man. Just stand there then, dumbass. Holy shit. Yes, you're looking for cover. That makes sense. That's what I'm saying. It's just dumb. There's more than one. That's for goddamn sure. You need to get the hell out of here. People are getting wrecked, man. Holy shit. I didn't think this is how we were starting off, man. Can we actually play a game, you morons? This is bad. That's such a common thing to say in anime. This is bad. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Do you have something productive to say? So he's just off by himself. Yep, this is where we came in. Damn. That was a quick 13 minutes. Are they drawing a connection here? They're not trying to say he's the one doing it, right? Like by him playing a video game, he's actually killing people. Real people. That would confirm the simulation theory. Jesus. Okay, now we're back to where we started. Yeah. Where are you going, man? Yeah. I thought she was about to get shot. Shot the hell up. I don't think she's gonna die. I don't think either one of them is. But I wouldn't put anything past these some bitches. We know one thing. She can run, man. She can definitely run. Be inside a building. You're running outside the buildings and between the buildings. Go inside. Yeah, get wrecked. Idiot. These flashbacks are really boring, I'll be honest with you. I don't give a shit what happened in the past. Just, let's keep it here. This is what matters right here. Shit. He was trying to help, man. If you're inside a building, they can't see you to kill you, man. They may do a building-to-building sweep, but that's later problem. Right now problem is get out of the, get some actual cover. This doesn't really make for a good reaction, yelling what they should do, but, like, I can't help myself. Like, I would just... Yeah. I don't think we're supposed to be talking right now. Go inside a building. That's the last time I'll say it. Are they shooting for a blimp? Yeah. Maybe they're shooting from the blimp. He said they can shoot from a kilometer away. Survive the game, get a King of Spades. If it is a game. I don't think it is. I think it's stupid. Now, of course, just because they don't tell you what the rules are, don't mean there aren't rules. But I prefer games that don't require blind luck, because it's really blind luck which way you run. Other than the fact that the smart decisions of, hey, go into the subway, underground, go into a building. And I also don't believe they would have stood there for that long. I guess shock is a thing. And you're wondering, was there a bomb on the person or they shooting, right? So I can see that, right? But other than that, this is a shitty game to start with, because maybe like it's not going to be actual games with actual rules this season. It's just going to be a bloodbath. That could very well be. We'll find out. Like, you just basically, law of the jungle. You live or you die, right? Yeah. Well, I'll say this for this sumbitch. He gets shit done. You don't know. They could be waiting to see ahead. He still wants to help that sumbitch. No, I ain't okay. Here they come. Time to go. Too bad I can't stay. Look, I want to help people, I do, but there's only so much we can do here, man. He is slowing us the hell down. Here, let me shove you under this car. Keep your hand on your wound. Okay, never mind. Moving him around real fast pumped all of the rest of his blood out, so. What a psycho. One dude's doing all this? He's got a rifle and a machine gun? I don't know, man. Who the hell's this? I've never seen you before in my life. I'm not getting in there. I guess a car is a good option. Look at this subbitch. Oh, Jesus. That's bad. Again. Again. That's bad. Yes, it is bad. Wish these damn cars would get out of the road. Yeah, you can. I mean, it's idiotic, is what it is. You don't got phones. One dude doing all that shit. Right. Yes, no shit. Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun just butchering people who have no chance. As a game master, I wouldn't be excited unless they have a chance to win. Right. Makes sense. There ain't no getting home, man. Yep. You win or you die. Wait, what's with the other car? Let's just be cool. Oh shit, what the hell's that? How the hell did he do that? Where the hell did he come from and how the hell did he do that? Yeah, great idea. Until that. Well, shit. Hope the car crashes into a bridge. Look at this sumbitch. That's tomorrow's problem. How are you going to live the next hour? Yep, thank you for recapping season 1. Ow. Yeah, fair enough. There's a game pattern. Well, shit. This dude is methodical, man. Jesus. Yes, Jesus Christ. Look, I know you're under pressure, but drive better. This sumbitch is shooting and driving at the same time. You don't see him having these problems. He's not running into shit. Yeah. Yeah. She's got this. Just get the hell out of the way. That sumbitch is going 25? No wonder. Incompetent. She was right. Let me take over. Whoa. Holy shit, there ain't no damn way, man. You definitely hit that one car. They must have been had a camera in front of the car, and we're driving really slow, and they sped up the footage because it looked great. Like this right here, right? Yeah. Can't keep up if you have to drive 100 miles an hour. Jesus. Yeah, she don't give a shit. Now who's incompetent? I don't typically like car chases. This one's really good, and I think the reason it's really good is all the stalled cars in the road. They provide barriers that you don't typically see in a car chase. Because in a typical car chase, everybody else is in cars too, and they're moving or whatever. They may stop, but they have the potential of moving. These other cars ain't gonna move, right? So they're just barriers. Yeah, look at her. She going full ham. Get that sumbitch. He couldn't turn nearly as good. His car doesn't corner like this one does. Yeah, she's going ham, man. Can't shoot if you have to keep yourself from smashing into the other cars. Somehow you caught up with her, though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Incompetent. Damn. Well, they're never getting their bike deposit back. Yeah. Was that really his question? Where are you taking us? I'm taking us away from the killer, you asshole. That's where I'm taking us. I have no other destination in mind. Oh shit! Get the hell out of the way, man. Look, I don't break for pedestrians. Not in this scenario. But oh Jesus Christ! Jesus! That's what you get for not paying attention to the road, man. Shit. Ha ha. Some bitch. I like how they lingered on the hubcap. Well, we got a pole to hit him with, at least. Holy shit. Where is that son bitch? Oh, nobody cares about your nail. He's mad as hell. Damn. That son bitch is catching bodies, man. Maybe he's just pissed off that he has to wear that heavy, hot-ass cloak in the middle of summer. Damn. Get the hell out of the way, man. Look, if you're going to scream and cry, you need to leave. This is my safe space right here. Then lay here and die. She wants it to be over. There you go. Congratulations. You got your wish. Who said wishes don't come true? Jesus. I'm trying to fight and live, man. I guess if they wanted to just butcher people, they would use the lasers, right, from above. So this is them considering that they're giving people a chance. Being smart ain't gonna save you from a random bullet. This is random. That's the problem. Yeah, maybe a ride we don't wreck into a car that was right in front of us. Could clearly be seen. She was looking around, I think is what happened. Just go. We got time for all that shit. Social awkwardness. We're trying to live over here, man. Yeah. Yeah, really? You just saw 50 people get shot and butchered in front of you. But you want one of these old cars that's made of actual steel. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yep. Yeah, yeah. We figured. This place would be great if it wasn't for all the death. No people, endless areas to explore, plenty of food just laying around, you know. That'd be my dream, except for all the death. Shortcakes, huh? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Japanese be doing anything, man, in flavors. Barbecued ice cream, shrimp flavored milkshake, chocolate flavored, Doritos chips, like just any damn thing. Squid. Let's have a squid sandwich. They be doing some wild ass flavors, man. That is not a lie. I bet most of them turn out gross. Yeah, you got a couple of them. Yeah, four of them looks like. This place looks filthy. Look at this, man. These, I was saying that before they showed the close up of the floor. This place is nasty. Well, that's the truth. Like the previous person who looted this place didn't have to throw half the shit on the floor. That's just being a pig. Yeah, no, it's gross. He never tried it. Yeah, yeah. She's got jokes. Yeah, she's done this before. Yeah, that's what they call code shifting, right? You have to code shift when you're at your job. Look at him trying to smash. Yeah, yeah. I can't tell. Eh, you wouldn't have lasted 2 days. I know I wouldn't. Customer service not my thing. Having to be nice to people who are assholes. Having to be in a good mood all the time. Making it happen, man. Yep. Yeah. Those are the days. We're reliving the past, I guess. You're never getting those days back, man. Yeah. Stop criticizing, man. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing, man? He's all about the pussy. Agreed. It should be about the manga. Yeah. Yeah. You'll catch the virgin. Huh? What if this is the exact spot? So you can sit there and eat right in the place you bought the shit at. Probably convenient, right? They used to have that. The pharmacies would have like a little diner counter. They would have a counter where you can get something, milkshakes and shit, right? I'm always sus when the character's talking with their back to the other person. Can't be talking about what happens next, man. You're trying to survive today. See, you made her sad. You're a dick. Jesus. She's out. He's out. That's right. He's out. Yep. She saw that shit. I had forgotten about that backstory, I'll be honest with you. I got too many backstories in my head. Look, man, don't be cheating. She has nothing to go back to, I think is the point here. Flashbacks have to have a point. They serve a purpose, a narrative purpose. She has nothing to go back to. Don't be bringing this shit up, man. Mind your own damn business. I wonder if this is like Lost, where nobody had a really good life. They brought the dregs of society here, right? People who weren't really living their life. He was never coming back. Look, man, don't be lying. Then she found this newspaper. Yeah. He did that shit. Yeah. You should have just waited and got pulled into here. I think it's all young people. That's another thing too. We don't see too many old people. We've seen a couple. We've seen a couple of people who. It's hard for me to determine ages on this show. Nobody's super old for sure, but we may have seen a couple people in middle age here, right? Most of them are pretty young. I think you would have a renewed appreciation for the world, especially if you have a new partner, right? So you don't give a shit. I just want people to stop trying to kill me. I don't care where that happens. If it happens in the next world, if it happens in this world, we can stay here if you want to. It's just like, let's have them stop trying to kill us. Yeah, he didn't really like it either. Especially now that his friends are gone. The only people he liked that he really enjoyed spending time with are gone, man. Have a better life. Exactly. Yeah. Don't start that shit. There's none of this I'll protect you shit. There ain't no protect. If you get in a game and only one of you walks out, only one of you walks out, man. None of this I'll protect you shit. Now get your damn hands off me. Don't make me have to kill you in a game. You can't have a, yeah, you can't have a relationship here. She did have a different experience. She lost her damn dad. He had a different experience. He hates his dad, but his dad's still alive. That's a pretty harsh interpretation of the text. Look, if you, like I said, if you don't want to go back, that's fine with me. But we need them to stop trying to kill us. To stay here. She would rather die here than go back there. That's very interesting. Yeah, get off me. And we have our conflict for season 2. Get your damn hands off me, by the way. She was having fun. You had to bring up this shit about going back and shit. Cash or check, right? She was having fun, man. Were we buying groceries for a bunch of people? I thought it was just the two of us. I guess we were. They said they would find food, right? So he just got some random bullshit he likes. Are there any vegan options? I'm sure there are over in Japan. They were on that shit before we were. You want to kill us or no? Yeah. Yeah. A convertible when people are shooting at us. Dumbass. Yeah. Get in the goddamn car. Yeah. I ain't asked you a third time. Yeah. He's up in his feelings, man. I guess you have to like lean forward to get him in. You know, she's a better option anyway. Less trauma. Well, equal amount of trauma. Maybe not less trauma, but you know, less overt trauma. We'll put it that way. I guess that Blip's gonna stay up there until somebody kills that son of a bitch. Yeah, right. You need to take him out. Can't believe there's no weapons in the entire city. Obviously, like they don't sell guns. There's no gun store there, but there's got to be something, man. Right. This one doesn't seem to have any rules. Right. Yeah, you get killed. That's what. Exactly. You gotta take his ass out. You're here for entertainment. I think the why is clear. The how and what is not clear. I don't know if there should be a vote. If you don't want to do something, go your own way, right? You shouldn't be voted and being forced into doing something you don't want to do. Nah, man. Nah. You shouldn't be forced into doing something you don't want to do. Right. 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 Interesting. You just go to a different arena and you play a different game. That's very interesting. He is up in his feelings. Way too distracted. Come on, man. We got to focus here. We're trying to live. No matter which world you want to live in, you're trying to live, man. So the key word there is live. Interesting that this road is completely clear of cars. I guess downtown would have the most cars. That makes sense. What you're looking at, there's the barrier, I think. They have barriers between the game theaters. Interesting. You gotta get over the barrier. They know you're here. I think there's just four phones. No? Yeah. Well, shit. You need to find somebody. Oh, you son of a bitch. Where the hell did you come from? You're a plant. Wait. Thought he was dead. Yeah, screw this guy. He can't be real. He burned to death, didn't he? Yeah. As soon as we get through that gate, I'm killing you. Yeah. She's got a death wish, man. I think that's what's really going on here. Yep. It did say no weapons allowed. Agreed. Yeah, probably the best thing to do. It said no weapons allowed, so, at least old boy won't have a weapon. Like I said, I think the why is obvious. The how they're doing it, and what actually they're doing and all that shit. Those are the interesting questions to me. Why? They're psychopaths. This is how they have fun. The video made that clear, right? I wasn't sure until the end of the first season. But the video made it clear they're psychopaths. Like, they're just doing this for fun. Yeah, screw him. We don't have to stay with him once we get inside. Well, no, you're right. We have to work together. Son of a bitch. Yeah. So he had already been here. Like, that's why. He was probably sitting in the shade somewhere, saw them pull up, and, came up behind him. Had already put the bracelet on and wouldn't let him in, so he had to wait for other people, right? Looks like a port. They did say they were going to the ocean, right? So it's your team against their team. Great. Well, shit. We're still dead as hell. Yeah. Oh, great. So, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you until you tell me what I want to know. He's got. What the hell? Why are you telling us your shortcomings, man? We don't need to show us that. So we got shit. Okay. She looks badass. He's a punk. He looks a little intimidating. Great. Yeah. Yeah, whatever, man. Like, I don't need to see how small you are. I agree with that. Like, I would probably be a nudist, but there are a few reasons why you need to wear clothes. Yeah, now you're showing your ass. That's even worse. Yeah. This just triggered a childhood memory I didn't remember. I'll have to tell you about it. So you have answers. You want to grab a drink real quick before we start this game? I need to talk to you. Well, son of a bitch. Obviously, we're not stopping there. Well, you are, but I'm going to keep going. And I figured I'd probably have to with these crazy ass cliffhangers they show. The problem is, every episode's going to have the cliffhanger. Next one will be even more wild, right? Remember they got triggered. There was this guy in this neighborhood, man. There would be a lot of fights. Fights over liquor, fights over women, fights over drugs, whatever. Sometimes I've seen a couple fights that started between men. I'm talking about us kids. We were a part of that. Even some women were fighting. I'm not trying to exclude them, but there would be a woman like, "Hey, I saw you look at my man. You were talking to my man. Yes, I'm gonna beat your ass." That That would happen. So anyway, there was this one dude, man. He would strip naked when somebody wanted to fight him. And it stopped most of the fights. He didn't actually fight that much. And so I asked him one time, like, why do you do that? Like, were you just trying to get out of fighting? Because I was, like, very intrigued by this whole thing. Like, were you just trying to get out of fighting? Because he wasn't, like, physically impressive anywhere on his body, right? Like, he didn't have any cool tattoos. He wasn't well hung, nothing, right? So what are you showing off here, right? Typically people would laugh when you do it. But, like, and Elijah's like, I'm not fighting a naked person. If you don't want to fight, that's fine. Whatever. I'll just go away, right? He said that nobody fights harder than when they're fighting for their naked ass. That was his strategy. So he knew that if he took his clothes off, he would fight harder than if he had his clothes on. There's a certain amount of logic to that. I mean, that's always stuck with me for that reason. Of course, it hadn't always stuck with me because I literally didn't remember this. I hadn't thought of it in like 20 years until he said this. But until he did this here. That is hilarious. What a great reveal. That was funny as hell, man. And I know the actor's wearing a sock. They call it a sock even though it's not literally a sock. But still, man. He's still out there with his naked asshole. Pretty damn impressed. In the hot sunlight. Getting sunburned, by the way. You ain't had a sunburn until you've had a sunburn on your ass. But yeah, man, like, there's a couple practical reasons why you need to wear clothes, even if you live by yourself, which I do, have for most of my life. But other than that, like, yeah, I'd probably be a nudist. Like, I don't really like society confining me to certain things. But this is necessary. You need clothes. Put some damn clothes on.